Sick.
And we're fucking on, dude.
Get it.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the podcast that we don't have a name for yet.
I'm Nolan.
Justin.
All right.
2X skinny fucks.
Yeah.
Dude, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you had more frame to fill out than I did.
Dude, yeah, I started off really, really skinny. I kid you not, I went into high school about 5'8", 115, like bad.
Damn.
So,
dude, I was 6'1", 145.
Yeah, dude, it's like, I don't even know. I just remember force feeding myself like for years.
Yep. Dude, fucking, I remember my my first real bulk where I put my mind to it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like so lazy with cooking. I just bring like 4 baked potatoes and 2 pounds of ground beef to work and eat it on my one break.
Dude, I was packing 2 lunch because like I was in school was when I really started bulking. Like in high school, like I was packing like 2 lunches. I'd have like 6 PBJs. I'd steal like chicken patties from the lunch line. I was doing whatever it took.
Fuck yeah, dude. I miss the chicken patties. Those were gas.
On the way to gym class.
Hell yeah. Did you ever go through the mass gainer phase?
Yeah, I did. The Walmart stuff where you just put it in a blender and it's like 40 ounces of just like, thick ass. Like, yeah, dude. I was puking. I'd puke after I drank that.
Yeah, bro. I'd just shit myself and not put on any muscle and be down like $40.
Yeah, that shit was just pissing me off at the end of the day. I mean, like, this isn't doing shit for me. It's just pissing me off.
Did you ever have some like fucking gross bulk concoction shake?
No, I never committed to doing one of those because I like watch videos to see if there's anything like that I should try, but I just didn't have it in me. Did you?
Oh yeah. My secret recipe when I was like, I was on gear at this time too. So this is not something I'd recommend to like your average person, but fucking my coach would have me throw in like 3 cups of oats, like 2 scoops of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, just like an unmeasured amount of peanut butter, just a mound of fucking peanut butter, 2 scoops away. I want to say 6 raw eggs, 2 bananas, and like 2 cups of like Fairlife whole milk.
Oh, how is it tasting?
Dude, it actually tasted bomb as fuck.
It doesn't seem like it could taste that bad, but it's just so much.
It's like a full blender, and I just sit my ass on the couch in front of the TV and just sip on it for like.
How long would that take you to put down?
A good 30 minutes.
Yeah,
like we'd get halfway through, and it was getting rough.
That should be fucking up the stomach.
Yeah, dude, that was a fun moment in my past. Chicken shakes too. I did that.
Dude, I could never. I saw videos for those. I refused.
The secret is you have to get like the shitty, unseasoned canned chicken from Sam's Club because it tastes like fucking nothing. So it goes down easy.
I feel like it's a consistency thing for me.
Dude, if you put enough water in, it's like pretty fucking like thin. Like,
and you can just like down it quick.
Yeah, it's I learned the hard way. It's not the same thing with tuna.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, that's brutal.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. You said you got some good viewer questions.
Well, actually, I kind of want to start. When did you start taking gear? Like, how old were you?
I was I 19 or 20? I think I was. No, I was 20 years old.
20.
So this was in 2021. Yeah. I didn't have a coach at the time. I was like kind of self-taught on it.
Yeah.
Watched too much More Plates, More Dates and thought I knew everything. So I wouldn't even call my first cycle a cycle. I got on
what kind of a cycle were you running for that first one?
I got on like 250 test,
Uh-huh.
Fucking TRT doses and was very underwhelmed.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't like, because I feel like that's not like a crazy dose at all.
No, not at all. Like when you compare it to what the big guys are running, it's fucking nothing.
Yeah. What kind of like cycle are you running now?
Actually, pretty much the same thing. I'm currently on a health phase after competing because obviously those kind of cycles and all that stress on your body, it just like fucks your blood work up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Were there any like noticeable like hormonal changes when you were doing that?
Like competing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say hormonal, just because like, you know, I take my hormones from a needle, so they stay pretty consistent.
Yeah.
But like mood and like energy, all that, yeah, dude, I was a bitch. Like just to everyone around me. I think my fiance is like the only one I really like held it back for, but like at work, dude, like it was bad. I was training new guys at the time.
Dude,
and like they'd fuck up and I just fucking lay into them, dude. I'm like all my hunger anger is being directed at you.
Yeah, just fuck them.
Have you ever competed?
No, I've never competed. I thought about it before during college because I used to work out. I worked at this kind of like meathead gym back in my school area, and people were telling me to try, like compete or whatever, but I never really like got into it. I kind of wanted to, but I never did it.
Dude, you should. Like you have a pretty gnarly frame for classic.
Yeah, well, like
your weight cap.
I just need to get some. I need some meat on these legs, dude.
All right, then just be the fucking tallest men's physique competitor at the show, I guess.
Yeah, wait, what are like the different like sort of like meets? Like I know there's classic and then
so there's men's physique, that's where they're wearing like the swim trunks.
That's what it is, yeah.
Everyone likes to shit on them, but like I gotta give respect where it's due. Like those guys work so hard to have like the fucking tiniest waists and like best abs fucking possible. Like, I could never fucking achieve that.
Dude, yeah, the ab work for those is insane.
Yeah. And then there's classic physique, which you're basically just trying to like, at least the point of it was you're trying to get that kind of golden era look, like those proportions.
Yeah.
That's why there's like a weight cap for your height. So you don't like the mass monsters running around. Not to say the dudes who do it are small, but like, you know, it looks a little different than like modern bodybuilding. And then there's the bodybuilding class. That's where it's just get fucking massive.
Yeah, just get as huge as you possibly can.
While being decently symmetrical and, you know, not having a huge gut and all that.
Yeah, I had this one guy who commented on my story. He was actually asking about gear because I was asking like questions that people would have, and he was kind of saying like, what are like some of the biggest like myths about steroids? 'Cause I know there's a lot of misinformation too.
I got you. Biggest myth that I hear, like the first thing I tell people, or first thing people ask me whenever I tell them I take gear, doesn't that shrink your dick? And I give them the Rich Piana quote. I tell them, no, it shrinks your balls, which just makes your dick look that much bigger.
It's an iconic line.
I think roid rage is another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, I've heard that too. Like, there's not like people aren't going like just ballistic out of nowhere. Like,
there's a grain of truth to it. Like, it does have an effect on your mental state. Mm-hmm. But what I've seen, like in myself and other people, because I've definitely gotten a lot of my friends on gear. Like they see the results and they're like, all right, put me on.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever your personality already is, it's just fucking amplified.
Yeah.
So like if you're a dickhead to begin with, you're going to be roid raging for sure. So like there is a grain of truth to it, but like I found for me, it kind of chilled me out. Like I used to be kind of an angry person in my younger days, and now not really. Like I don't get in fucking fights anymore. I rarely get in confrontations with anyone. Oh, there's my nicotine. I lost it.
Gotta get the Zins.
Rogues. Zins just turn into fucking wet paper after like 10 minutes. But yeah, like I mean, it does amplify like kind of the negative personality traits too. Like I'm I'm kind of naturally a pretty high anxiety person, and I feel
Uh-huh.
like that got a little worse too. But it's worth it for me personally.
Yeah. How quick were you seeing results like when you started?
Right when I started, it was nothing crazy
Yeah.
because I wasn't really taking enough.
Yeah.
I think my first like real cycle was I want to say I started in November of 2021, and it was 200 test, 200 master on, 200 tren.
Uh-huh.
Just the fucking classic like bro aesthetics bro stack. And I think I committed to a bulk, and like dude, with the fast acting stuff like Tren Ace, like 2 or 3 days later, I looked in the mirror. I was like, where the fuck did those delts come from? Like, it was drastic. And obviously, that's not like muscle tissue.
Yeah.
But like the cosmetic effects hit very fast. And
did your strength like just shoot up?
Yeah. And then I started getting all the trend side effects too. But
yeah, did you ever experience the trend cough?
Rarely, but it's happened.
I've only heard it from a few people that it's a little like killer, like a little silent killer.
Dude, it just hits you out of nowhere. Like you pin it and you're like, you kind of, it's going to come too, because it's always like a really uncomfortable pin. You're like, fuck, I just nicked a blood vessel.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something I don't really know what causes it. It's kind of like almost like an allergic reaction when like the trend hits your like bloodstream.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it just feels like you just inhaled like chlorine or some shit. And it honestly feels like you're going to die for a solid 3 minutes. But I think when I started seeing like real results was when I kind of switched to a more like long-term focus with the gear. And this is a pretty common thing. I'm not shitting on guys who do this, because I did it. Everyone fucking does it. They want to run the shit that's fun and makes them look freaky in like 3 days of taking it.
Yeah.
But that's also the most toxic stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd start a cycle, and I'd fucking throw the whole kitchen sink at it, and then I'd have to get off in like 12 weeks because like I felt like dog shit.
Yeah.
So I'd look really good for 12 weeks, but then like I didn't actually make any real progress.
Yeah. What was like the progress of like figuring out like the amounts to do, like the amounts that you're injecting?
Honestly, I kind of just experimented.
Yeah. Trial by error.
Yeah. Like people, and that's the thing though. That's honestly kind of the right way to do it, because everything's based on genetics, how you're going to react.
Yeah.
Some guys can take 1.5 grams a test and not need an estrogen blocker. Some guys need it at 250. You're not going to know till you try.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of just played around with it. I've taken some really fucking high doses. I've taken moderate doses. I stick to the more moderate now, but that's kind of how I found out what I can tolerate. I'm like, let's see how far I can push it.
Did you ever do any like blood work?
Oh yeah, I get blood work done like every 3 months. I'm not saying it always looks great, but I do it. So
I mean, it's good to at least know.
Yeah. No, I tried to get on health side effects like super quick. Like within a couple months, I knew that, okay, I get high blood pressure when I'm on cycle. So I fucking ordered some blood pressure medication, and I've been taking that for years, and my blood pressure's fucking perfect.
That's
even
good.
with the nicotine and caffeine.
The nicotine helps.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's kind of just been a lot of trial and error for me. I got a really good coach now.
That's good.
So now I just I have a plan and I execute it. I don't think, because when I start thinking, I start doing stupid shit when it comes to my physique.
Yeah, it's nice when you have somebody like structure everything out for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how I fucking explain it to clients when they're like, kind of like, what is the point of or like potential clients? I'm like, They're like, what's the point of the coach? I'm like, you don't have to think.
Yeah, it's you just do. That's all you have to do.
Oh, here's your meal plan. Go weigh it out. You don't have to track any of it. Just weigh it out and eat it. And that's it.
Having a coach is a game changer.
Do you have one too?
No, I had one when I was in college, so I worked with somebody and it helped a lot.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I basically just like once I stopped working with them though, I basically just took what they gave me and ran with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Like I kind of picked up a lot of like gear knowledge from my old coach because that's what he was really good at. Took that, fucking stored it, and then my new coach is like really big on like the diet part of it and the training intensity.
That's
and
what I'm really trying to dial in on. I track my macros, but I think I don't know. I need to like figure out something else because like I've kind of just been consistent at like 210 right now, and like I don't know. Like my biggest, I got to 225 like 2 summers ago, but I was a little fluffy back then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get up there and lean.
Dude, time to lock in on a meal plan.
I know I need to.
I'm gonna be real. That's what I did for most of like the time I've been into bodybuilding was I didn't really have a meal plan. I just kind of be like, these are the macros I need to hit, and I'm gonna fucking hit them.
That's exactly what I do. But I think if I like add more of that structure and of like everything that's like planned out, then I'll be able to get some better size on.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've been on for the past. So I got with my new coach like a month and a half ago. Like I signed on with him the day after my show because I wanted my rebound to go perfect.
Yeah.
And dude, I've been on like 6 meals a day, like clockwork every 3 hours, and I am up. I want to say 20 pounds since the week after my show of like good weight.
Yeah. What do you weigh at right now?
I'm sitting at like 223 fasted right now.
That's up there. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, goal by the end of the off season is like, I don't know, mid 240s, 250.
Yeah, you'll be fucking strong as shit,
dude. I can't wait because I fucked my strength up during prep.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just being stupid and like, you know, my coach would tell me do this, and I'd be like, well, no, I want to lose more fat, so I'm gonna drop more calories. And then I just fucked around too much.
Yeah.
And then I ended up like tanking the shit out of my strength. And I'm still trying to recover it.
Yeah. Dude, the worst was during this like last year, I got sick and it like absolutely fucked my strength. It like took me like probably like a good month to get it back.
I want to say that's like the one thing I've noticed about gear is like being sick doesn't take me out like it used to.
Yeah, dude, fucks you.
Dude, I remember when I was natural, it was like the 10 pounds that I'd worked a year for would be gone in like 2 days, and it would take me just as long to get it back.
Dude, it's like the most demoralizing thing because like it's like you've been working so hard, and then it's like I had like the flu, so I was out for like a week, and I came back and I was like lifting. I went back to just try like my normal weights, and I was like, God damn it,
dude. Now it's like I'm just like, okay, I'll just take this as a 4 days to get shredded and dry as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And then you'll get back and be just as strong.
Yeah. Guess it is a little bit of a cheat code. Hell yeah. What other questions you got about gear? Or fucking anything?
I got a random question. I don't even know what it is. I didn't look into it. But somebody asked me what's BPC 157.
Unless you know, I can elaborate.
I have no idea.
It's one of those like peptides that are like legal, but they say not for human consumption on them. You know, gray area.
They do.
Or at least what it claims to do is like accelerate healing pretty much. So a lot of people, I know use it for like injury recovery.
Yeah.
I tried it once because I tore my labrum when God, this is an embarrassing story. This was before my bodybuilding days when I was a fucking shithead, and I was fucking hammered and decided, all right, today's the day I take a swing at my fucking old man. And let's just say I lost because I ended up on labrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't end up needing surgery. I did PT for it, and but it never like healed quite right. So I tried BPC for it. I don't think I took it for long enough because I didn't notice much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long do you think that would take before you could even like see like noticeable improvements?
Fuck, honestly, I don't know enough about it. What I did use to fix it though, fucking growth hormone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what all those fucking athletes use to make these miracle recoveries in like
I know.
4 weeks.
Yeah, all those professional athletes are using at least something.
Yeah,
it's
so funny how unaware people are of that. Like,
I know they just don't want to like know.
Like they think that Tom Cruise did his 8-week shredding program to fucking get his physique for whatever movie. No, he took fucking gear.
Yeah, they all those actors especially, they're all using it. If they just blow up out of nowhere. People that think The Rock isn't on gear are just
oh my fucking god, dude! It's so wild. Like explaining this to people, like my fiance's mom, she didn't know I was on gear for like the past 3 years, and she kind of finally like put 2 and 2 together when she came out to watch my show. And like my fiance, like she's very okay with it as long as I'm like doing it as safely as possible. Yeah. But she was explaining to her, like, no, like this is kind of what you got to do if you want to be competitive in bodybuilding. Yeah. And her mom genuinely thought like Arnold Schwarzenegger was natural.
That's crazy. His big body ass.
Dude, because like back in the day, like no one admitted to it and everyone just believed them.
Yeah, I don't get how I like that like nowadays people are a lot more open with it. That's helpful.
Semi.
Yeah. At least the people that I've talked to that are like noticeably on gear, they're like very open about it. Yeah. They don't like get defensive about it.
Oh yeah, like the local guys at your gym and stuff who are on gear, like most of them are pretty open about it.
Yeah.
Then you have like the influencers who are clearly like running grams and they're like, yeah, I'm on TRT, bro. That's the new natty is TRT.
Yeah. It is though. They just use like enough TRT to like max out healthy like male genetics.
Yeah. Well, so like it's rare that they're actually doing TRT though. They're just like I take TRT just so because that's I guess better than being on gear somehow. But then they're still blasting.
Yeah, because they're taking 1.5 grams.
Yeah, like anyone who has it knows what it takes to get there. Like you're not fooling me, bud.
Yeah. I feel like it's honestly pretty easy to spot.
Oh yeah. Delts don't look like fucking boulders.
Yeah, it's always the shoulder. It's always
the shoulders. And well, actually, I didn't get this. Somehow my fucking genetics cursed me, but the traps too.
Oh yeah, the traps go crazy.
Yeah, no, I was not blessed in that area, unfortunately. I got a good question on my Instagram. Where was it? Something, not gear related that you can answer. How do you recover and get every muscle group weekly? What's your advice for splits?
Well, the current split that I run is actually, I can pull it up right now. So on Mondays, I do a quad focused leg day and I do abs basically like every day, honestly, just because I think that's just nice to include at the end. But I'll do a quad focused leg day on Monday, chest, shoulders, triceps, calves on Tuesday, back by abs Wednesday. Thursday is a rest day recovery. Friday, I got a hamstring focused leg day and glutes. Saturday, chest and back. And then Sunday, I do a light arms in recovery. But like my workouts aren't like crazy long. I keep the intensity really high though. Like I'm moving. My rest times are like at max. If I'm like going crazy on squat, the rest time might be a little higher, but like I'm probably moving 1.5 minutes in between each set, just trying to get in, get out. And I kind of focus on more like hypertrophy. So I stay in that like 8 to 12 reps.
Yeah.
But my recovery honestly could be a lot better. I don't stretch enough, that's for sure. And I've been like noticing it. Like back when I did sports my whole life.
Yeah.
So back when I was in playing basketball, and I played volleyball too, but like I was always stretching, always having to do recovery. And now that I don't do that anymore, it's like noticeable how like my mobility is just like low key kind of trash.
Dude, I didn't fucking play sports. Really funny. People ask me now, like, do you play football in high school? I'm like, no, I didn't cross the country for a year.
Yeah.
But no, I like didn't have any of that sports background. And I like so all these movement patterns were kind of new to me and a little harder on my body than somebody who like fucking played football in high school.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know anything about mobility. So like straight up for my first 3 years of fucking lifting, I did zero goddamn mobility work. And I started paying for it because like during the trip, when everything was just like my food was low and everything was cranked up, I was at like I think an hour and a half of cardio a day at one point, like plus all the training, plus like my sleep was fucking shit because I'm starving all night.
Yeah.
I work 12s. Like my body started feeling it, dude. I'd have fucking leg soreness for a fucking week. And
yeah, I know that kills you because then it really slows down progress.
Yeah, dude. So I had to start implementing something. So I started doing yoga once a week.
Yeah, no, I actually do that myself.
Dude, yeah. There's this chick. Fuck, what's her name? All I know is she has like massive fake tits. Boho Beautiful on YouTube, dude. I just follow her guided yoga in my living room.
Dude. At the gym I work at, we get free like classes, so I just hop into a yoga class a week.
Yeah,
it's like they do like hot yoga, so it's really nice.
I started doing so yoga. I do ice baths, but like just for my legs because I don't fit in my bathtub so much. And the rest of my body doesn't really need it. It's like my legs that really need the extra help. Fuck, what else? I started doing like hip mobility work.
Yeah.
Like there's this one. He's my coach's coach, so I guess he's my fucking grand coach. This dude Chris Edmonds, who do you know who John Meadows is?
No.
He was like this famous pro bodybuilder / coach who died a couple years back. He's like the head coach for his company now. And dude, he's got like all sorts of mobility work on YouTube, and I started doing that shit, and it's been awesome.
Dude, luckily, so one of my boys, he plays D1 basketball over at like Southern Mississippi, and he has like all these coaches and access to all these facilities, and he like sends me all his like workouts and mobility stuff. So I have full access to the same shit that they do, and it's huge because a lot of the stuff they do is like very, very good. Because
that would low key just be such an awesome life. Like all you have to worry about is like performing.
Yeah, you just show up.
Fucking sport.
As long as you work out, like do your workouts and don't be a shithead outside of the court, you're fine.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I just gotta become a pro bodybuilder already, I guess. That's a fucking lie. They don't make any fucking money.
Yeah.
You still gotta have a full-time job.
Yeah, because I was gonna say when do people start becoming able to like make money in like bodybuilding? It isn't all like sponsors.
So once you get your pro card, like there is prize money for shows, but unless it's like the Arnold Classic, the Olympia, like one of the big ones, like the prize money's not huge.
What does that kind of look like for prize money if you like win like a local kind of lower, not necessarily lower, like local kind of show?
Let's see. IFBB Classic. I don't even know because I'm very far from my pro card. I'm looking it up right now. Prize money. Oh, damn, it's really not that much. Yeah, like for the Arnold Classic, the first place prize for classic physique is only 100,000.
That's a big. I feel that's like good, but like I feel like that's such a big show. So you think
like that is there's nowhere to go up from there. That is the highest show. So like I feel like it should be a little more.
Yeah, if you think like the people prepping, like they probably spend like 50,000 just in groceries on the way up. Like,
dude, the 50, and like, I don't know if you've ever seen how much like those like pro level coaches charge.
yeah, it's insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, so for coaching, the groceries and gear, like, yeah, actually, how much does gear run you? How much does that kind of cost?
It depends on what I'm running, to be honest. Like
right now, what was that like?
Right now, dirt fucking cheap, dude. Like a vial of test will last me 8.5, 9 weeks, somewhere around there right now, and a vial of test is like $40.
Oh, okay, that's very cheap. I was expecting to be a lot more expensive.
No, it's when you start getting into like growth, like fucking growth hormone, dude, depending on your source, like easily run you 300 a week at a lower dose.
That's actually kind of insane.
Thank God I discovered that there's pharma growth hormone from Iran, and because of all the sanctions on them, it's dirt fucking cheap. Thank God I found that.
Like, how do you even like come across that? Like,
my old coach gave me a lot of sourcing. I mean, like, I kind of just have like this random network of bodybuilders on Instagram that like don't know how I found most of them, but like I've ended up in group chats with like so many random people. So I just like reach out.
Yeah.
Someone's got to know.
Yeah, dude. I mean, somebody knows something.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's cool though. It's not like the 90s anymore where you got to go to some guy named Big Mike in the back of your gym. It's like damn near as easy as ordering on Amazon now.
Yeah, it's literally like damn near is just like ordering on Amazon.
Fuck, man, I can pay in Venmo these days.
Yeah,
it's wild. But yeah, when it like there's definitely some more expensive stuff. Like prep was really fucking hurting my wallet. I will say that. Like fucking primo, that shit gets real expensive.
Yeah. And how long are like were your preps?
I've only ever done one show.
Okay.
My prep was, I want to say like 16 weeks about.
Is that how long like preps typically are? About like 16, 20, like around?
Yeah, I'd say anywhere between like 12 and 20 for like enhanced dudes.
Yeah.
Because it kind of depends how fat you got in your off season, and then like how well you stick to your prep too.
Mm-hmm.
Natural dudes, like a good coach will have their prep be a lot longer because they actually lose muscle when they're cutting down. I don't. So like the slower you go, the less muscle you're gonna lose, and the less fucking hormonal hell you'll go through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, because back at the gym I used to work at, I'd see like some natural people that were like getting like they were prepping for their shows, and they would just look like absolute hell after like probably like 2 months because they went pretty fast for like cutting weight, and they just like felt like shit.
Yeah, there was some natural dude I was talking to on Instagram who does, I think, men's physique shows in like the natural division. I don't even know what it's called, but yeah, he was like telling me he does like 12-week preps. I was like, how do you feel after the show? He's like, oh, like I didn't have a sex drive for like 2 months.
Yeah, it like destroys that.
I mean, dude, even on gear, it'll kind of tank that.
I will like. Is that only in like the prep?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the rest of the year, it's a little too much.
I feel like you're a fucking animal otherwise.
Oh fuck, dude! The first like Tren and Masteron cycle I ran, like. It was too much, dude. My fiance was like, "Get the fuck away from me." But you're on trend, so you're like, you can't understand that you're ever in the wrong. So like, what the fuck? Of course, it's normal to want to fuck like 6 times a day.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. That cycle right there, Tren Masteron test, has probably ended quite a lot of relationships.
I mean, I can see that. I mean, it's just like it's just amplifying like just everything.
That's the cheating stack right there.
Cheating stack.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Once again, as I said, it kind of amplifies your personality. Thank God, like I have morals and values.
Yeah.
But if you don't, I'd suggest staying away from that combo right there.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Are there any like regarding like the safety and like health of using gear? Was there anything that you were necessarily like concerned with?
What do you mean? Like when I was hopping on?
Yeah, like before you started using gear, like when you like before you like initially like went into like using it, was there anything that you were like scared of or like had like concerns with using it?
Well, I was scared of injecting it, first of all.
The needle?
Dude, that first pin was like kind of scary. I definitely fucked it up too. Like I hit a blood vessel or something.
Yeah, I don't even know like how that even works. Like what do you just do in your ass?
Yeah, pretty much. Ass, delts. That honestly, those are like the only like decent spots to do it. Like I know some dudes do their fucking quads.
Oh,
But think about it. If you have a bad quad pin that gets like inflamed and is sore,
yeah,
like it hurts to walk for a fucking week.
Yeah.
I did that once, and it was when I was in the academy for my fucking job. We had like some fucking crazy like team building hike scheduled that week. And like, bro, I was limping up a fucking mountain.
Dude, that fucking blows.
My quads were like different sizes. It was fun. Health, dude, honestly, I'm gonna be completely real with you. I was such a degenerate before I started bodybuilding. Like gear kind of seemed like safe to me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a better like
I'm not saying it's safe, but like the amount of times when I was like 18, 19, like I am so surprised I didn't like fucking overdose on the dumb shit I was doing. Like it kind of just didn't really seem that risky to me. And then like later on, I kind of learned how to like do it in a healthier way.
Yeah.
But when I was getting on, I was not concerned. I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, and like from what like I've seen at least with people, it's like it's not like debilitating to their health in any way. It's like you can do it safely and be just a-okay, honestly.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
I think like any gear usage for like long term, I'm gonna be real. I think it probably is gonna take like 5 to 10 years off the end of your lifespan.
Just for long, like if you're long term.
Yeah, like I don't, but at the same time, if I die at 70, 80, I'm cool with that. Like enough for me.
Yeah. Like getting wheelchaired around at like 85 or something.
Yeah. But like, yeah, there's a way to do it where you fuck yourself up, and there's a way to do it where you can probably get away unscathed. Like no guarantees. Like it's a risk you have to be willing to take.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, I know plenty of guys who are very healthy doing it. Their blood
same here.
Year round. It's all about what you do, how you do it, the doses you do it, and what you do to manage your health.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. It's just like when you're on it, like actually like still putting in the work that you need to be putting in, because I know like I've heard people that will like use it and then they don't like do anything to like help them physically, but they're just using like fucking trend for nothing.
Dude, I had a fucking homie who was like wanting to get on test, and I like set him up, taught him how to do it, fucking like gave him all this advice, and this fucker got on and then like stopped going to the gym.
That's like, Togi.
Yeah,
that's like what his ass does. He'll just use steroids, eat a ton of food, and like not work out.
Yeah, and throw in fucking cocaine on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't get that. Like there's definitely been times like early in my use where I did use it as like a crutch almost. Especially trend, because like it kind of, at least like your first couple times running it kind of leans you out with no dietary changes.
Dude, yeah, I feel like you just be like, I would get like addicted to the results.
Yeah. So like, oh yeah, I used to fucking throw Trent into every goddamn cycle when I first started. And then, I'd be like, oh, well, I'm on Trent. I can have McDonald's 3 times a week. And honestly, I was mostly able to get away with it.
Yeah.
But like eventually it gets to a point where like it doesn't work like that anymore. Yeah. It's almost like you get like newbie gains again.
Yeah,
you can get away with shit. But then once you get to a certain point, you actually have to lock into like progressing more. But yeah, and like little shit too, like so many and this isn't even just guys on gear, like plenty of naturals do this shit too. Like only doing cardio when you're in like a diet phase or prep.
Yeah.
Like no, if you're on gear, you need to do cardio year round because your heart better be healthy.
Yeah, that's like almost more of a necessity.
Yeah, I mean, I was guilty of that too for like 2 years. Like I think I've only been consistently doing cardio for like a year now, but I've been locked in on it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, honestly, like I don't do like I do cardio, but like I really just be like playing basketball. That's
fucking better cardio than like a stationary bike in my opinion.
That's what I think too. Yeah. It's more fun.
You're not sitting there staring at the timer, Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because like I've done like the Stairmaster and like the treadmill stuff, and it's just like sitting there is just like fucking ass sometimes.
Treadmill I can do. Honestly, Stairmaster I've never really tried. But like bike is so fucking boring to me.
Yeah, I can't do the bike. It like I just like start getting like angry at like just being there.
Yeah. And I have a fucking bike sitting right here in my living room that I just bought. Just for like when I just don't want to leave the house to do cardio.
Oh yeah, it's so much more convenient that way.
But honestly, like I mean, during prep, I was enjoying the cardio. Like it was almost like the pain felt kind of fun. Yeah, I'd be like up at fucking like 3 a.m. before anyone else, and I'd go to the fucking gym and I get on the incline treadmill. And my gym has these like 3 TVs right in front of the treadmill. To just play like those like Machiavelli motivation, like Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman videos on a loop. And I just get on the treadmill and just stare at that and be like, that's what I want to look like.
That's probably pretty motivating though. It makes it probably a lot easier to lock in.
It still fucking sucked, but
it's like it makes it like a little bit better at least.
Yeah, it was. That's kind of where like those mornings is where my bodybuilding like transitioned from like lifestyle to like I think I want to start competing and like do it routinely.
So when was your first show? How old were you?
I think I turned 24 that week. I didn't get to celebrate my birthday because it was peak week.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it was just this last April. And I wasn't sure if I was going to want to do another one. Because prep was rough. I'm not going to lie about that. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do this again, but I just wanted to do it to say I've done it. Like, at least at a minimum, justify all the time and money and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But dude, then I like got on stage, and honestly, I looked like shit. Like I fucked up my peak week. I was nervous as hell, so my posing sucked. But like, I was like, okay, this is kind of fucking fun.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do this again, and I want to like actually fucking kill it next time. Because I feel like I've never really had that much of like a competitive drive against other people. It's always kind of been with myself, and that's probably because I never played sports. But like getting up there and like everyone up there has the same fucking goal as you. And I was like, oh shit, this is kind of fun. And like, I want to beat these guys.
Yeah.
So, I when I got on with my new coach, like first day we were working together, I was like, hey dude, I want to do Wasatch Warrior, which is the show I did same time next year, classic physique. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah. I got my whole next year planned out around that. So that'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I think I get to start my off season in about a month and a half. Really start pushing the food and stuff.
What are you what are you sitting around for like food now? Like how much are you eating a day?
On rest days, I'm sitting at like 3,200 calories. Training days, I'm sitting at, or base training days, 4,000 calories. And then on my high days, I'm sitting at like 4,500 calories, like 700 grams of carbs on those days. I get 2 high days a week.
Yeah, you gotta though.
Yeah, and then one of my high days, I get to take my free meal, which is, it's funny. Like, I hope my coach will probably see this, but he's like, when I first started my rebound, he's like, all right, dude, like, I know you haven't had food in a while, but like, don't eat like it's the last time you're gonna get food when you have a free meal.
Yeah.
And I definitely was eating like it was the last time I was gonna see food, bro.
I mean, it probably feels so good to just be able to dig in.
Yeah. I mean, like now that I'm like 6 weeks after my show, like the hunger signaling has finally gone down. Because like that month after, dude, that rebound is worse than prep.
Oh, it is?
Because, dude, oh yeah. Because it's like you don't have like a date that you're counting down to anymore. You're just like, why am I restricting myself?
Yeah.
But you know that if you fuck around, like you're gonna get fat as shit. So like, if you're locked in on your rebound, dude, you can easily put on like, I don't know, anywhere between like 8 to 15 pounds of like stage weight in like a month and a half.
God damn, that's good.
But if you eat like a fucking asshole, you can put on like 40 pounds of fucking fat in like a month.
And then just be fucked.
Yeah. So it was hard. It was really fucking hard mentally. But now that like my hunger signaling has finally fucking gone down, like I can just kind of chill with my free meals. Like I don't go super overboard anymore. But like, dude, like I'm trying to think of one. I think it was like 3 weeks after the show. I was like, I just want to do it at home. I don't want to go out to a restaurant. Or no. My fiance wanted to go out to a restaurant. So we went out to like a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Got what she wanted. But you know how nice restaurants are. Their portion sizes are small as fuck.
Yeah, they're tiny.
So I had like a burger and fries as my appetizer before my free meal. And it was right next to the fucking grocery store, the restaurant. So we walked over and I got like a fucking pizza crust, like pizza sauce, fucking cheese, and then like a pound of like extra lean ground beef, ice cream, cookie dough, some of those like pre-made bakery muffins.
Yeah.
And dude, I fucking chowed down. I probably put down like 6,000-7,000 calories.
Yeah, I probably put on like 5 pounds just then.
Dude, it was awesome until like the next day when I was stuck on the toilet, fucking
sitting all day,
fucking pissing out of my ass, damn near. But like, dude, that's like another thing like that kind of comes with like maturity in this is like you start when you want to have a free meal, you start thinking about like your digestion and stuff. You're like, okay,
that's how you know you get old.
Yeah, because like you start thinking like, okay, but how is this going to affect my training tomorrow?
Yeah,
if I have to stop to shit 5 times during my gym sesh. So like honestly, now I just kind of like stick to the stuff that I know isn't going to fuck me up.
Yeah, dude, that's how I'll literally eat like the same thing basically every day.
What's your go-to cheat meal if you take them?
Dude, it's always breakfast for me. Like today, we made pancakes. I made literally I probably put on like 15 pancakes this morning.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I've been wanting a breakfast cheat meal so bad.
Dude, it's so good. Breakfast food is so much better.
I know. Like it's my go-to, but at the same time, like I typically take my free meal as my last meal of the day. So that like if it makes my stomach feel like shit or whatever, I can just go to sleep and I don't have to train after or anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like I probably like 2 hours passed and I was like low key paying the price.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, like I've been wanting to do that. So I might have to hit IHOP at like 10 at night or something.
Dude, yeah, IHOP is the move.
Dude, there's some good fucking breakfast places in Salt Lake City, but none of them are like open at
Salt City in Utah? Yeah.
But none of them are open at night. So it's like, fuck, do I fuck up my day by getting a breakfast cheat meal, or do I have a slightly shittier breakfast cheat meal at night at IHOP?
Or hit up like a Denny's.
Dude, I love Denny's.
Oh yeah, dude, I fuck with Denny's.
No hate, no, I can't ever hate on Denny's, bro.
Yeah, dude, they're 24/7 too. They're like one of the last ones.
Yeah, I think our IHOP is too. I don't know if they all are.
We don't even have like, IHOP close. Well, it's not like it's like probably like 30 minutes away.
There's this one place out here that used to be my go-to cheat meal called not International House of Pancakes, not IHOP, Original Pancake House. Names kind of sounds like a ripoff.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like a stack of like 6 pancakes is like, I want to say like $8.
Yeah, dude, those places get you right when you don't have to like. It's not tax, and they give you so much food,
dude. And they do 5 egg omelets, and they're like $12 and come with hash browns and toast.
Yeah, dude, you get that in a 6 stack of pancakes, you're set.
Fucking McDonald's breakfast is another one I fucking love.
Dude, I destroy McGriddles.
I started off my bulk with like not this bulk last year with like for like 2 weeks straight before work. I didn't want to cook, so I'd fucking go hit McDonald's and get like the big breakfast with hotcakes.
Yeah, dude, those are gas.
Plus like 2 McMuffins. It was fucking great.
Dude, they know what they're doing out there, dude. McDonald's is an OG.
Dude, I never really ate at McDonald's when I used to live in California because California McDonald's are straight dog shit.
Really?
Yeah. But in Utah, dude, it's actually like good. That was like a culture shock for me. When I moved to Utah, they didn't have any of those mid-level chain places in California, like Chili's, fucking Olive Garden,
dude,
like that kind of shit.
Yeah, dude, those are the
like sit-down chain places, bro. They just did not exist in the Bay Area where I was from.
That's crazy to me. I feel like they're everywhere.
Yeah, and then I moved here, and I was like, okay, I got to give Chili's a try. And I was like, damn, Chili's is fucking good.
Dude, yeah, I got one right down the road from me.
Dude, Texas Roadhouse too. That's
yeah, dude. Like those, like the mid-level, like kind of like fast food in a way, but not really. Those are like the best.
That's my fucking shit, dude. It was like I think 2 weeks after my show, I fucked up way too much Texas Roadhouse.
Dude, yeah, just fuck up the rolls, dude. That's how they get you.
I had 5 baskets of rolls.
Yeah, that's OD. That's a lot of fucking rolls.
I had 5 baskets of rolls, like a steak and ribs combo with like loaded mac and cheese, loaded baked potato. And then I got the fucking like apple pie dessert that has like 800 calories of just caramel sauce.
That's probably the best restaurant of like that mid-level chain.
100%. I've never gotten to try like Outback or any of the
I
other
actually
ones.
haven't either.
Another fucking thing that California didn't have, all you can eat. Because
Really?
I know damn well you know at like 6'3", it takes so much food to get fucking full.
God, yeah, it takes a lot.
And so when I'd go, and I love sushi. When I'd go out to get sushi, it was great, but I'd have to pay like $150, $160 just to feed myself.
Yeah.
No one else included.
Those all-you-can-eats are lifesavers.
Dude, like I moved out here and I'm paying like $30 for $300 worth of sushi because I will put it the fuck back.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to like I don't know if you've heard if they have them out by you, but it's called like Hoo Hot.
The Mongolian place. Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's the shit right there.
Dude, you have to like Tetris that shit to just stack as much in that bowl as possible.
Dude, but it's all you can eat though. It's so good.
I haven't fucking had it in years. I had it because I moved out here for college, and then when everything got shut down for fucking COVID, I moved back to California. And then I moved back out here like a year and a half later. So I tried it when I was in college out here. But that was before I was bodybuilding. So now I want to try it again and see how much I can put.
Dude, yeah, you just gotta take down like 6-7 bowls.
Oh fuck, dude. Damn it, I don't get my free meal till Wednesday, and I've been talking about all this fucking
I know,
food.
dude. I just had mine today. I usually eat 2 a week, 2 cheat meals a week.
I'll probably be at that point in my off season, but like, so I haven't asked my fucking coach, but I think I'm still at 1 free meal a week.
Yeah, because I'm young though.
I'll do like 1 free meal, and then like 1 like where I just slightly alter my plan to kind of make it taste like it's a free meal.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, it was like my second high day, and I had my meal plan for dinner was, or my like meal 6 was like 3 slices of fucking Ezekiel bread, like 450 grams of potatoes, raw weight,
Mm-hmm.
and then like extra lean ground turkey. And I think that was it. So I just fucking like switched the lean ground turkey for extra lean ground beef, and then made like a Big Mac style burger with fucking 3 slices of bread, cut the fucking potatoes into fries, and then I just like added 2 slices of low fat cheese that weren't in my fucking meal plan and made like In-N-Out animal fries.
That sounds gas. I love potatoes, dude. Those help. Those are like a cheat code for carbs.
Oh yeah. Dude, potatoes and a fucking air fryer, you're set.
Yeah, you're good. Dude, air fryer is changed my life.
Dude, I have a combo air fryer pressure cooker.
Oh, that's probably elite.
Oh yeah, I'll cook like all my potatoes and shit in the air fryer, and then rather than like have to meal prep like 8 pounds of chicken in like batches in the air fryer, I just throw like 8 pounds of frozen chicken. I don't even have to thaw it in the pressure cooker with whatever seasonings I want. Turn it on and walk away. Dude. In an hour, I have 8 pounds of fucking chicken.
Yeah, those are like, it's such a time saver too, and you can get so much more shit done when you don't have to worry about prepping all your meals. You can just chuck it in the pressure cooker.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't understand when people don't say they don't have time for fucking meal prep.
It's really not that hard.
Like, honestly, I think it's just laziness. Like, I don't know what else it is.
They just don't want to get up and go cook it. And it's not even cooking it. You literally just put it in like a machine, and the machine cooks it for you, and you come back and grab it.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God, dude. Like, being at my job as a bodybuilder is kind of infuriating because like corrections officers are just notoriously terrible with their food habits.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, I just like watch like half my coworkers like tell me why, like, oh, I just get out of shape because like, oh, I just don't really have time to go to the gym, and I feel like I eat pretty good. And then I see them go grab like their lunch is fucking Twinkies from the vending machine.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I don't know how you have time to do all this stuff. Like, I'm just like, my schedule makes it so hard. I'm like, we have the same schedule, bro.
It's all an excuse, this game.
We literally have this. We work the same 12 hours. I just fucking get up earlier than you and stay up a little later than you.
Yeah, how much you sleep a night?
Oh fuck! Honestly, on work nights,
you're fucked for work nights. That's kind of just unlucky.
Work nights, I just kind of like have realized I have to be satisfied with like 6.
Yeah.
Okay, like if I really lock in and like prepare the day before, I can get 8 hours. But it's like if I get off work and I have to go train,
and
then like put my meals together for the next day, because like I don't really meal prep like massive batches.
No, I don't either.
I'll just like cook like a bunch of meat and a bunch of rice, and then like I'll like the night before I'll throw it all in like Tupperware with some veggies and shit. So yeah, honestly, like the nights I fucking train, I'm lucky if I get to bed at like 10 and I have to be up at like 4 for work.
Yeah. But like 6, honestly, 6 isn't even horrible. If you're getting 6 good hours, it's like fine.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. The other night, I was on track to go to bed at time. I was telling you about this, and I fucking stayed up to get a potential client booked on a call, and then the dude just like ended up blocking me.
I know.
I just lost 2 hours of sleep for you, bro. Really?
Yeah, I'd be furious.
I was so mad, too. And then my coach fucking cooked me the next day because I was like, hey, I'm probably not going to be able to do my cardio in the morning, and we'll have to like do a double session on another day. Stayed up late for a potential client. So didn't even dude blocked me.
Yeah.
And I still ended up fucking like skipping my cardio. And then on top of that, my coach is just like, they're your goals, dude. Keep doing this and you're not going to hit them. Like, fuck. You're right, but it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Got any other good questions?
Not anymore. I ran through all my Instagram stuff. At least that weren't just my friends being dickheads, but
oh yeah, dude, like whenever I post those question things, like half of them are just like, how much money would it take for you to suck a dick or something?
Yeah, just fucking stupid shit. Like, it's a good laugh at least, but
yeah, dude, I think that's all I got. Got any fucking solid advice for the tall, skinny dudes?
Dude, it's just pick up the fork. You know, it sucks. It's really, eating has to become a job. That's what it is. It's
fucking
seated no way around it.
Seated fork to mouth raises till fucking failure.
Like it really, there is no other way. If you're like stuck at skinny, like that's, I mean, you said you were there. I was there. It's like you can get out of it, but you just have to eat till it fucking sucks.
Don't care how you do it. Get it fucking done.
Yeah, because like literally, like that's the way you're gonna solve it. There, like the way you put on mass is by eating more than your body burns per day. And if you're a tall fucking skinny guy, you burn a lot of calories in a day.
Yep.
So you got to eat a lot of calories in a day.
The mass gainer powders ain't gonna do it.
Oh,
fucking Fairlife shakes ain't gonna do it. You gotta either eat some whole food meals or blend up some whole food meals.
Yeah. Like it's nice because like it's not a complicated process. You just have to do it. Like you just have to eat the fucking right shit and a lot of it. It's not hard. It's like not a hard concept. It's just like getting through it might be the only difficult part.
Yep. There's no way around it. You can't out steroid it. You can't out train it. You just gotta fucking do it.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, I think that's all I got.
This is a good fucking podcast.
Sweet, dude. I will fucking send it to you as soon as we get off.
Hell yeah, man.
All right. See you, big dog.
Stay easy.